Hey, what's up, everyone? I hope you like listening to this podcast. You know what I'm saying? Because, my boy Peter over here, he's been putting in some hard work. You know what I'm saying? He's been trying to help everyone improve their English, because he knows that for some people it's very important. You know what I'm saying? So, appreciate all the listeners out there, and, I'm just going to hand the mic over to him. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, peace out. See you later. Bye. Okay, okay. All right. Thank you. Thank you very much, man. I appreciate the words of encouragement. Um, so, yeah, what's up, everyone? Welcome back to Improving Your English Speaking Podcast. And this is number 7. Wow, can you believe it? We've made it this far. No, just kidding. Yes, just kidding. Oh my gosh. I was thinking it was number 8, but it's actually number 7. So, what are we talking about today, huh? It's midnight over here. It's 12 o'clock, and I have my in front of me a little list of notes, right, of topic ideas, because I need you guys to help me with the ideas when I run out. But I have enough ideas to go for a little bit, and here we go. I'm gonna talk about American culture. Now, what is culture? Culture is 文化, okay? Uh, Culture is kind of like the way people live, the way, the people interact, their lifestyle, their way of thinking, how they go about in life, you know, that sort of thing. So, and, today we're talking about Americans. And you know, because you want to know what type of people you're dealing with. You want to know what to expect when you come here, if you're coming here. Or, you want to know how to deal with people, how to deal with Americans if you so happen to bump into them. Okay? So, what do people usually think of Americans? They think that we're fat. They think that we're um, very loud, very rambunctious. No, not rambunctious. Rambunctious. They think that they're very cocky sometimes. And they're probably right. Uh, not all of them, but well, there are some Americans that they are exactly like that. Okay, and but that's not entirely bad, right? There are some cool Americans too, some chill ones, and it just so happens that all the negative aspects, all the negative sides of those kind of people, they are uh, uh, more likely to be remembered more because they are the stand out kind of type, or their personality just you know it stands out. They're loud, so people notice that. Now, not everyone's like this, but that's the general way, the general behavior. Now, why is that? Why is that? Well, because American culture, it is very focused on being assertive. Assertive. So, what does that mean? Assertive. Assertive means, let's say you want to do something, right? Or you have an idea and you think that idea is the bomb, is the best, is better than everyone else's, like my ideas. My ideas are like top one, okay? Always the right opinion, right idea. Um so, you have an idea, right? And then if someone's asking, okay, who has any ideas to do for the upcoming project? If it's American, they'll be like, me, I do. This is what I think, okay? And this is why I think this way, and you guys should pick my idea. Now, to a foreigner, they might be like, what is this guy thinking? Who does he think he is? Why is he being so assertive, And they might be right, but it can be a good thing. Because if you're quiet, if you're shy, no one's gonna know what you think. No one's gonna know what your opinions are. You won't have a voice. So when there's so many people, and you don't have a voice, you get kind of you become invisible, right? People don't see you. People don't notice you because you don't share your opinions. You don't, you don't show the people that, okay, here, I'm here, right? Now, aside from being assertive, and this is also like just being alpha male, the traditional, I'm a man. Um, wow, I can't believe alpha and beta. All right, to be honest, you guys don't need to learn that much. Okay, just that's another realm. We're just learning how to speak English. All right, let's not go that far. But so okay, aside from being assertive, they're also direct. All right, now this is where it gets kind of messy because Chinese people, right? They are direct. Now, in which ways are they direct? Well, for example, let's say when you go home back from the holidays, let's say you're studying, in college, university, whatever, and you go home, and then it is 过年, it is Chinese New Year, and the family all comes back, so you'll see your first cousin, second uncle, whatever. And what typically happens, especially if you're a girl, the auntie sees you, and then she'll start saying, "Oh my goodness, hey, did you gain some weight?" Or it's funny if I say it in Chinese. So哇，向能，你最近是不是胖了啊？你应该是每天都熬夜，都吃那种炸的东西，对不对？这样不行不行不行不行，你应该要多睡一点，你应该不要那么晚睡，你要吃健康一点，要吃多点水果。你要不要水果？我这边有很多什么很甜的东西，我可以帮你切，我每一天可以送给你。No, okay, like I gain like 5 pounds, okay? It's not that much, and I'll lose it in a week. I'll tell you how, but I'll tell you in another podcast, okay? But, it's like they're very direct. They're not gonna, put sugar on it, sugarcoat that. They're just gonna say, hey, you gained some weight, or hey, you lost some weight. You look like you're anorexic. You look like you've been throwing up your food after you eat it, and it's unhealthy, and you should stop that. So they're very direct, right? Now this is in family. When it comes to family, whereas let's say American culture, if your auntie sees you, they're not okay. Now believe me when I say this. There are a lot of obese Americans, right? And to the point where you see someone, in their teenage years, when they're, let's say, 16 or 18, you see someone and they are overly obese, right? They're really, really big, Um, um, you know, if you're my cousin and I see that you're like that, oh man, ooh, the Chinese auntie in me, she's coming out, because knowing what I know about health, like, no, that's not gonna fly with me, that's not gonna go by with me really well. I'm gonna let you know, you know. But I've seen instances where there are people who are that big, okay, and then when I see their relative, right? They, instead of saying, "Oh wow, you gained a lot of weight. You maybe should stop eating them donuts." They will ask them, "Do you want do you want some chocolate cake?" It's ridiculous. So or what they do, this is what they'll probably do. They'll be indirect. So they'll say, "Oh, hey, Cindy. Wow, you look good today. Wow, what is that outfit? I noticed that recently in the YouTube video, I've seen this YouTuber that I really like, and they were talking about losing weight and tips so it can help you lose weight. Have you seen that? Oh, you have? Oh, yeah, it's so wonderful. I was thinking that maybe, I was wondering if you would try it, see maybe it's effective. I heard it's pretty good. What do you think?" It's like, what? Like, just, you know what? At that point, just say that I'm fat, okay? Just say that to me, okay? I can take it, okay? I can take that, you know? So that's what they do. Now, the thing is reversed. It's switched when it comes to non-family members. So, um, what I noticed was that Chinese culture, for non-relatives, they are very indirect toward other people. When we have when I had group projects and we had to choose between, let's say, a research paper topic, and nobody can decide, or when okay, I'm gonna roast somebody right now, and well, obviously I'm not gonna say their name, but I'll give you a real life example this time because, well, I can't think of anything other than that. So here we go. So we were thinking about our research project, and keep in mind we had like 6 people, and we had to decide on one topic. Now we had to write a research basically proposal or a whole paper thing um, about that topic. So we needed to have enough materials to base that off of. And somebody came here, and okay, whatever. And she she was like, I my topic idea was you know stem cells or something. Oh man, if that person listened to this, like, I'm sorry, but your idea, it was some BS, okay? So basically she was like half assing, basically, you know, she was just playing around with the thing, with the topics. And when I heard that, I was like, come on, bruh. Come on, bruh. Like at least be somewhat serious. I was like, no, we're shutting that idea down, okay? Um but other people, they won't do that. They'll say, "Oh, I think that idea is pretty good, but I think we have a better idea," or blah blah blah. But this it goes to the point where it's not even not saying it in a nice way. It's just like when someone says something stupid, like, you just gotta tell how it is. You can only be nice to a certain degree, right? So so that's what will happen. No one will decide. Some people say some stupid ideas, and someone has a better idea, but they're not gonna be like, "Oh, my idea is better." That they're just not gonna do that. But in American culture, when you're dealing with strangers, oh man, everybody jumps in the pool. Everybody wants to be the lion. Everyone wants to be the I'm the man or woman, um oh my god. I just choked on some water. That's karma for me. It means I shouldn't be talking crap about people, okay? don't copy me, okay? Don't do what I'm doing. Wow. Okay, this is some quality podcast. Okay. So they will definitely stand out. They will be direct, They want to get stuff done. And okay. Now, in another thing, right? American culture, as far as I know, I mean, some European culture might be like that too. But American culture, they're very social. Social means someone likes to talk with other people, even strangers. They like to interact. They like to communicate. They like to go out to go to events that have people, and they like to talk with strangers. You'll see it often where you're just standing in line waiting to get something, to buy something, and let's say you just got off the airplane, and then you're tired and stuff, but then someone was like, hey, what's up, man? Man, that flight was pretty long, huh? What about you? What do you think? And you're like, yeah, it was pretty long. It's pretty tiring, man. And then they'll be like, oh yeah, where you going, man? I'm flying to California. Where you going? And you're like, oh, I'm going home. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. And you're like, I don't know who you are, but they're gonna strike up a conversation because they're very social. That's how they are. So that's American culture. And okay, another thing. Now, what's the reasoning behind that? What makes Americans direct and want to socialize with others? Well, the thing is freedom and independence. That's what it is. So in American culture, by the time the kids get to 18 years old, okay? Now 18 years old is probably like finishing high school. Most of them move out of their parents' house, like permanently, even if they don't go to college, okay? And if you're Chinese, you're like, what the heck? How can they do that? Like, do they even have money? Do they can they even survive on their own? And I guess they do because they figure it out. A lot of kids, they just move out, and because they want to be able to sing in the shower without their dad saying, "Shut up! I'm trying to watch TV," or they want to bring home their friends, and then their very, very special friend, and they don't want to get distracted, get bothered. So they want to move out, they don't want to have fights, whatever. They want to be independent. Oh, I'm an adult, I can do adult things. So they want to move out, and most of them, they're taught from a young age, like, okay, you gotta do things on your own, you gotta learn, you gotta work, stuff like that. And and but let's say Chinese culture is more like, okay, when you're young, just study hard. Once you study hard, then you can get a better job. You can stay with us, stuff like that. So it's different. That's why a lot of times Americans, like, they tend to mature faster in terms of, like, they know more about living as an adult life because they get thrown out into the world at a younger age, whereas Chinese people, let's say in high school time, most of the time they spend, are spent studying, so they don't really get out too much. They might hang out with friends, but they don't know like the real adult life. So they tend to be more reserved, not as assertive. Okay, so that's the main difference, right? All right, very good. Man, I'm still like I'm still choking on water. All right, so there we go. Did I explain that pretty well? I mean, I hope I did. Um, so yeah, now it's your turn. I want you guys to record yourself and tell me what you guys think about American culture. Whether you think it is accurate, um, whether you think that what you think about it. Like, do you like American attitude, culture, whatever? Do you like those guys that are like very cocky and they think they're all that? I certainly don't like them. Uh, um, what do you think? And do you think that it is different than Chinese culture? Just give me all of that, and yeah, did you learn about American culture and how people are through real people, or did you kind of learn about that through movies? Just let me know, okay? And and yeah, that's it. That is it. Wow, this is a short podcast. Um, we're gonna make it short because we're gonna jump right into another one. All right. So, see y'all guys later. Have a good night. All right. And bye bye.